This is my instant match reaction to the Chelsea 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0 Premier League game. And Enzo Fernandez walks on the pitch. He scored the winner for Chelsea, and he wanted it tonight. He's an Argentinian international. He goes away to Argentina with Christian Romero, where they both want to win desperately. The difference is he wants to win desperately for his club as well. Tottenham tonight, embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Didn't lay a glove on Chelsea. Did not lay a glove on Chelsea. We had a goal disallowed for VAR. That would have been completely against the run of play. Didn't deserve shit. I didn't celebrate it. We made one other chance in the last kind of 5-10 minutes where Brennan Johnson opened his legs and got a cross into Sonny at the back post, and Sonny was stretching and makes Sanchez make a save. I didn't really care, because this team leave me devoid of passion. They leave me devoid of interest. They're jogging around the pitch. You cannot tell me they are playing for Ange Postecoglou. What is this, our 20th defeat of the season? How can you tell me this man deserves to be in the job? How can you just blame the injuries? We don't have the injuries anymore, and the players aren't playing for him. They're jogging about, milling around the pitch. They don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, they do not give a fuck. Chelsea have been poor since they last played well. That was where? The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where they beat us 4-3. Tonight, we made them look like Rolls-Royce players just stroking it about. Oh my God. And still, it shows how poor they are. They only beat us 1-0. They should have probably beaten us 4 or 5. Listen, this is done. This is done. We're all desperately hoping that something is going to happen in the Europa League. How is it going to happen in the Europa League? These players don't give a fuck. They do not give a fuck. Magically hoping for some miracle where they turn up next Thursday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and they magically care. Listen, one of the worst things that has happened tonight, and actually they're now showing, the Spurs fans are all swearing at the players. They're swearing at the players, and they're showing this on Sky Sports. I was just about to say one of the worst things that I've seen happen from any manager of Tottenham happened tonight. Ange Postecoglou had just made 2 substitutions. He took off Lucas Bergvall, who for me was the one player trying his heart out for Spurs, and he brought on Brennan Johnson. And the Spurs fans, this was at 1-0 down, were chanting at him, "You don't know what you're doing." Pat Matassar then scored a goal that ended up being disallowed by VAR. And Ange Postecoglou cupped his ear to the Spurs fans. What are you doing? I said it during the watch-along. I've said it during one of my videos. People complain at me in the comments for being reactive. Ange Postecoglou is the most reactive person involved in Spurs. He hasn't got it. I'm sorry, guys. He hasn't got it to handle managing an elite club in the Premier League. And I'm sorry. I know he did a great job in Australia. I know he's a cult manager. He did a great job in Japan. I know he's brilliant at Celtic, but he hasn't got it. And I'll say it again, time and time and time again in this game, including the goal that ended this game, as Spurs fans swearing more and more at their players and at their manager. It's toxic there. It's ugly. But time and time again in this game, we conceded chances from crosses just coming in and free players at the back post. And in the example of the goal, just a player swanning in in the middle of the goal, 4 yards out, heads it in. Embarrassing. This is a London derby away. This is the game you want to play your best at. And we didn't care. And the manager made some bananas substitutions. And the fans, who pay huge money to travel home and away to see their team, the highest ticket prices in the land, to watch Tottenham, the team in 15th, and what should be or will be soon 16th place in the Premier League, the highest ticket prices in the land, to watch that absolute dross. And I said at half-time that Tottenham had been poor, and they somehow managed to better it in the second half by being even worse. Even worse. I know the options are limited. I don't know what the options are. You sack him now and you bring in Ryan Mason or Matty Wells, but I promise you it can't be worse, because I promise you those men, if they came in, would say, all right, we're not going to invert. We're not going to let crosses get in really easily. We're going to be tighter. We're going to be hard to beat. And maybe then we'd nick some results. I don't know. I don't know how fully I believe in it. But I tell you what, I don't believe that there's any chance whatsoever that Eintracht Frankfurt aren't analysing every goal that Tottenham concede and just saying, all you have to do, lads, set them up out wide. So pop it around when you're out wide in the forward third and then pop it back to your fullback or your central midfielder who's just going to whip in a cross, and Tottenham aren't going to defend the back post, so you'll make chance after chance after chance. Tonight, Vicario looked pretty dodgy with the ball at his feet. He made some odd decisions, but he saved us. He made some important saves over and over again, all pretty much from the back post. And like I said, conceded that goal. I'm bored of saying it. I'm fucking bored of saying it. It's embarrassing. I don't know shit about tactics, but every week, every game on the watch-alongs, I know how the opposition are going to score goals and make chances against us. I'll go through the team. Vicario, 7 out of 10 because he made some important saves. Spence, 6 out of 10, made some bizarre decisions but worked hard, tried. Romero, 6 out of 10. Van der Ven, I'm going to give a 7 on the basis he didn't get injured. Udogie, 6 out of 10. Bergvall, I'm going to give a 7. I thought he tried harder than anybody else. And then for the pleasure of working harder than anyone else and trying things, he was taken off by Ange Postecoglou. Bentancur, 6 out of 10. Ran about. From Bentancur, what are you looking for? Uruguayan international. Loves a hard tackle. Loves a 50-50. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. Chelsea away, just go in strong. Go in hard. Nothing from him. You're telling me that in the international break for Uruguay, when he plays for them, he doesn't go in hard and show a bit of mettle and show some desire. Same with Romero. He doesn't care the same way he cares about Argentina. There's no way. He got bullied at times by Nicholas Jackson tonight, Romero. There's no way he allows that to happen if he's wearing the blue and white shirt of Argentina. No way in the world. And that's another reason. I've given 2 examples there of how I know they're not playing for Ange Postecoglou. They don't believe in it. They don't care. So fuck him off. Get rid of him. I can't bear watching 11, 10 more games of this. We will get pulverized by Eintracht Frankfurt over 2 legs. They will score goal after goal after goal. James Maddison. Oh my God, I like Madders. As a man, I like him as a player, but he doesn't like Ange Postecoglou. He was swanning about tonight. Swanning about, moving side to side, 5 yards here, 5 yards there. Do you remember? This period is like Tim Sherwood. Do you remember? Tim Sherwood would come out after games and say, this lot, they think they're better than they are. And we all got angry at Tim Sherwood. We all thought he was useless. We got angry at him for giving the gilet to the fan. We're in exactly that same state again. An old school manager who thinks he knows better, who is stubborn. The difference is that Ange actually doesn't give as many chances to youth players as Tim Sherwood did. At least with hindsight, Tim Sherwood gave all those chances. And maybe that's what we'll look back on Ange for. He did at least blood Bergvall. He did at least blood Gray. But Tottenham, oh my God, for a London derby, they just rolled on their back and said, tickle my tummy for fucking 102 minutes, actually. We had 12 minutes added time. We're only 1-0 down. Any other team in the Premier League would have put Chelsea under unbelievable pressure. Tottenham just rolled over. Waste time. Do whatever you want. Oh, we'll slow it down for you if you want. We won't pump it forward. With 30 seconds left of the game, Vicario had his foot on the ball and wasn't pumping it forward. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine Alex Ferguson managing a team like that if he saw them doing it? He would fucking sack them. He would sack them. He would say, you're never playing for me again because you don't show the motivation. You don't show the desire. And we need a manager in. I don't care who it is. Sack Ange tonight and bring in fucking Jermaine Defoe from, he was managing the academy teams recently because he will at least tell them to get fucking stuck in. Bring in, I honestly don't know. Bring in fucking Moussa Dembele. I don't care who it is. Just someone who tells them to defend properly, stop crosses, mark the back post, and get stuck in. Because when we get to that Eintracht Frankfurt game, as far as I'm concerned, I just want to see us care. I just want to see us motivated. I just want to see us want it. And I don't want to see us conceding the same goal as we have done over and over for 18 months now. Try and defend it to me, Ange fans. Try and defend it. It is indefensible. It is done. And you accuse me of being reactive, but like I said, Ange is the most reactive. So how can you say to me I'm not allowed to be reactive about watching this utter shit? The worst Tottenham team in the history of the Premier League statistically. And people complain about us only being the 6th highest wage payers. Well, we're the 6th highest wage payers and we're in 15th place. We've lost 20 games. The best example of how they don't play for him is that we never score late equalizers. We never drag it back. We never show the desire or the motivation or anything. So fucking sack him and get somebody in who will put a rocket up their asses. I don't care who it is. Back in the day, in the 80s, when I was young, they used to employ people as player managers. Say to Christian Romero, I know you're going to think this is mental, and of course it would never happen. Say to him, I'll tell you what, we'll give you 10 games. You can be the manager, and just fucking scream at them and make them care and get them to defend. I'm bored of it. I'm bored of it, and I'm saying mental things, and I'm aware of that. But I'm bored of it. The fucking same dross, the same shit over and over again. And I went into this game, the opening of my watch along tonight. I went into it saying, I don't really care about it because it's, the Europa League and we're going to get beaten. But then you watch it and there's a way to lose football matches, and we consistently lose in the same way with them all just jogging about. I don't care. I don't care. Just finishing off my match rating. Son, 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, guys. If I've got some South Korean fans, I'm watching. I love Sonny, but he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's poor. He is poor. Odebear ran and tried. 6 out of 10. Solanke, I feel sorry for him. Scored nearly 20 goals for Bournemouth last season. We don't make him a single chance. He works his bollocks off, that boy, and we don't make him a single fucking chance. 6 out of 10. The subs I'm not even going to go into. It's not worth it. Southampton at the weekend. I think he should rotate because I don't want Van der Ven to get injured because I do care about the Europa League game, but Jesus Christ, do they need some confidence and pattern forming. So maybe he won't. Maybe he'll try and get them to play together. But tomorrow we're going to get all the podcasts in, and people tonight slagging off Spurs on social media like I have, and it's fully deserved. Fully deserved. Absolute dross. That has been my instant match review. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. Come on, you Spurs, somehow.